A compelling nemesis can make even the most basic of characters shine like a diamond, whether serious, powerful, charismatic, or even comical. We can't help but admire these counterparts that are known as bad guys. I'm Heracross Gaming, and here's a list of my top 5 video game villains of all time. Number 5. Brooke Augustine, infamous Second Son. A conduit turned DUP head officer, this scorned vixen used the fear of humanity against them in order to protect fellow conduits. But it's only explained towards the end of the final showdown with Augustine, after Delson successfully copies her power. The final boss battle is not the most climactic of fights, but I think shows Augustine her most manipulative, and dare I say, most powerful. An emotionless vessel of a woman who stops at nothing to form the ultimate police state. Number 4. Dr. Neo Cortex, Crash Bandicoot series. This nefarious doctor is the reason that Crash has animated-like tendencies that go beyond the standard Bandicoot. Although he's never really successfully defeated Crash, the fact that he still maintains that he's the best, yeah, the best at being delusional more like, you can't help but feel sorry for him, as at times he's often outsmarted by either Crash himself or his own niece, Nina. Plus he's voiced by Clancy Brown, the guy who voiced Mr. Krabs in SpongeBob. If that doesn't earn him a spot on this list, I really don't know what does. Number 3. Bowser, Super Mario series. Not only nostalgic, but to me at least, Bowser represents that classic bad guy creed, you know, just do whatever you like and don't let anyone stop you. Unless you're an Italian plumber, in which case, go ahead and form my plans. Whether it's a dungeon, on the rooftops of a castle, or even in the back of a car that one time in Super Mario 3D World. Bowser will always be the king of Koopas, as well as the king of Nintendo. Unofficial, of course. Number 2. Gold, Pokemon Gold and Silver. This redhead douchebag is the ultimate enemy, as unlike others on this list, he's not trying to kill you as such, he just has an ego the size of New York City, and over time learns that being strong is more than just having high level Pokemon. Except for the fact that it totally is, as we've seen it many times in the RPG franchise. Eventually settling for anti-hero, he's a prime example of change in a game built around evolutionary creatures, and actual bad guys who don't really measure up character-wise. And number 1, the Joker, Batman series. Seriously, was there any doubt he was going to be number 1? If you said yes, then I don't blame you, as I've rarely ever mentioned it. The Joker not only represents Batman's upper half, but he also represents the criminal body of work harkening back to the DC Comics. Spoiler alert here, but after his death in Arkham City, the Dark Knight's future was so unclear that he was brought back as a hallucination in Arkham Knight. Batman's toughest enemy as well as his most endearing. Clever, charismatic, and overall, a true classic. As much as we may despise him at times, we can't help but admire the Clown Prince of Crime. And that's it for this list. What are some of your favourite villains in all the video games? Until next time, see ya.